Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. So I'm sharing some of my DIYs that I did this year. I actually love these. They are so cool and spooky and so easy to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All right, let's start off with these candlesticks that we found from the thrift store. I thought the design was perfect on these to give like a spooky feel. We're just going in with a matte spray paint, and I wanted to keep the design in the middle. That's why I covered up with the tape. See, it gives kind of a marble finish. I love the way these turned out. Up next, we have this picture that I totally found like this. I actually think this was a DIY that someone just started on. I guess they were done with it. I scooped it up. I added some black matte spray paint to the frame, and voila. I could have totally kept the frame the color it was, but for my decor in my home, I just love everything black, and this just looks so timeless. I'm at Goodwill trying to find a picture for a DIY. This one isn't bad. I would just have to repaint the frame. So, let's hold on to that one. Let's see if we can get a basket. I always find the perfect scones in the Goodwill. I love these, but I actually did some last year that I really loved. The Goodwill has so many great pieces that you could use for Halloween decor. It's insane. All right, back to the DIY. I figured I didn't have to do much to this picture because it gave all the spooky, dark feels, but I did want to repaint the frame, so I took that outside and grabbed that matte black spray paint. I wanted to make the ghost appear like it was floating in the lake. This was actually really easy to do. I know everybody did this last year, and I was waiting to do mine. I actually wanted to turn the birds into bats. I thought I did a good job. I don't know. You guys let me know. I thought this was so adorable. And then the final touches were adding the frame back onto it. I love this trend. I love that people are finding their own little ways to do it. I loved it, you guys. So I do a pink theme in both girls' rooms every Halloween season, mostly Halloween and Christmas. And I could not find a cauldron small enough. I actually found one on Shein. I will link everything if you guys want to go and purchase. I picked up some iridescent ornaments. Both were from Hobby Lobby. And I just wanted to make Marley a bubbling cauldron. This is so easy to do. You guys seen these all over the internet, but I like how they're incorporating more color into it. You know what would be really cool? A neon bubbling cauldron. Like, you guys know neon is really popular this Halloween season. So to see like a slime green or like a hot pink bubbling cauldron would be really cool. I did decide to add some twinkling lights. These were some I just had lying around the house. I actually think these were from Dollar Tree. So I laid the battery pack inside of the cauldron and just wrapped the lights around the bubbles just to give it a little twinkle twinkle. And for anybody wondering, yes, I am watching Corey Kenshin in the background. My 14-year-old put me on to Corey. Love his videos. I'm actually watching an episode of Spooky Scary Sundays. And this is how it turned out. This is great to do for a little girl's room. You can actually do it for your actual Halloween decor. I love the size of this cauldron. Super simple idea. All right, this one was one that I had to really trust the process because I had never done anything like this before. I started off with some candles from Target. I got some napkins from the Dollar Tree. I have a heating tool, and I wanted to transfer this print onto my actual candles. So here I'm separating the napkin and I'm cutting out the areas that I want to use as the transfer. I'm being very precise because I don't want the entire napkin onto the candle. So I'm just sizing up what I needed. I thought this print was ridiculously cool, so I wanted to use this. Plus it's from Dollar Tree. This could get really, really tricky because the little design likes to slide. So you'd have to be really, really careful with, putting this on and holding your heating gun. As you see here, it was kind of folding, but eventually we got it. I also wanted to make myself some candle holders, and I realized I had some little holders from, I think they were from the Target Dollar Spot as well as Dollar Tree. So I just glued two of them together to make a stacked candle holder, and I added this little wooden topper to it. I think you can get those from Michael's, Hobby Lobby. Next, I'm going in because I do want them to match. I actually eventually made just one candle holder, but I'm doing the method where you add the baking soda and I just painted everything on. And I love the way these turned out when they dried completely because it had a lot of texture to it. It looked like something that came out of a haunted house. It was just great. It was just a great piece to add to my Halloween decor. And it was unexpected. I wasn't expecting to make these candle holders. All right, this next one, I grabbed these serving trays from Dollar Tree, this foam floral holder, also from Dollar Tree, and these hands also from Dollar Tree. All of this is from Dollar Tree. I love these hands, by the way. And I also picked up an LED candle also from the Dollar Tree. Everything's from the Dollar Tree here. These are always great to pick up whenever you see them. This cheese garland or creepy cloth or whatever people call it. I just took the trays out back and I spray painted them with matte black spray paint. I also went ahead and painted the foam because I didn't want the green to show through. So when everything was all nice and dried, I actually hot glued the foam to the tray, but I also just stuck the skeletal hand into the foam. Really simple, really easy. I'm just wrapping the creepy cloth around the foam so you actually don't see that. I also draped it around the tray as well, just so it could give a creepy effect on the entire tray. It almost looked like a frame, if you will. I also pulled the creepy cloth through the fingers as well. That gave it a different look. Now you guys remember the LED candle that I got from Dollar Tree? I wasn't really feeling how plain Jane it looked. So I really wanted to give the candle a different look, and I came up with the bright idea of a dripping candle. I really wish I would have had some red glue sticks. Some red glue sticks would have made this so creepy, but I didn't have any on hand and I had to make do with what I had. Here I'm just taking some paint and I'm adding it on and wiping it away just to make the candle look like it's been sitting around for ages, dingy, just old. This part doesn't have to be pretty, so there's no good or bad with this step. And this is how they turned out. I would love to see how this looks at night. I may insert a picture of how everything looks when it gets dark, but this is probably one of my favorite DIYs because it's so easy to do, and literally it's probably under $10. Last DIY, I actually picked up some witch hat picks from the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to make these whimsical hocus pocus witch hats. So I looked up how to do papier-mâché. It's really easy. I will leave the instructions in the description box below. I haven't done papier-mâché since high school actually. So here I'm just taking some aluminum foil to create the point of the hat. I actually want it to be a little bit longer and have like a curve to the end. Really fun to do, very messy. So if you're doing this, make sure you have plenty of towels around, paper towels, just so you don't make a huge mess. Here I'm just cutting off some of the pointed ends. I don't want the hat to look very pointy. I want it to look more rounded, so I'm just cutting off some ends. I'm also adding this Waverly chalk paint and ink. And these are the end results. I just added this cute little spider that I got from Michael's along with this butterfly, added some moss, and these turned out really cool. I'm obsessed. So that concludes the video. Let me know which one of the DIYs was your absolute favorite. I will link last year's video so you can check out all the spooky DIYs that I did last year. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.